So I wanted to do just a quick little video just to explain a piece of software that I had for Christmas. I've told a few people that I've been wanting it and now I've got it, and there's a few people who have no idea what it is or no idea what it does. So I thought I'd, instead of typing it out all the time to people, I thought I'd make a quick little video just to show what it does. And hopefully if you've never heard of it, you might be interested in it, because it does really help when playing simulating games. So the software is called Tracker IR5. I'm pretty sure there's a few of you out there who know what it is. It's basically head tracking software, and you attach it to, the one that I've got is this one that comes with something called the Tracker Clip Pro, I think it is, and it basically clips onto the side of a headset, and then you put this webcam looking thing on the top of your PC and it'll track your head movement. It's mainly used for simulating games. I think the one that's mainly used for is this one, which is Flight Simulator X. As you can see at the moment, if you can look when the camera is moving around in the cockpit, how smooth it is. All of that is actually done by my head moving in that direction. Without this piece of software, you would either have to use the mouse to move the camera around, which is awkward, especially if you're like me and use a joystick, or you can use the hat switch on a joystick, but that will be very jerky and it just wouldn't look very nice. Excuse the extremely poor flying in this quick video. I'm not very good at flying in Flight Simulator at the moment. I'm still learning it all, and it makes it difficult to learn when you're trying to learn a new piece of software with it as well. And also ignore the little recording thing in the top left. I couldn't get rid of that for some reason with the X story, but I'll figure that out some other time. So yeah, if you can see in the video, all the movement in the cockpit, like I said, is done with my head. It's not like a one-to-one movement. It's slightly amplified in the game. So if I wanted to look behind me, I wouldn't have to literally look behind me in real life. I just turn my head probably about 25-45 degrees left or right or something, and it will look behind me. It's got a zoom in function. You just basically zoom, well, put your head forward, put your head backwards, stuff like that. It makes it so much easier to get to different panels in the plane cockpit, some of which that you wouldn't really be able to get to before unless you did some sort of bind for it and stuff like that. Now the movement in Flight Simulator that you can do is you can tilt your head, like slightly tilt it. You can zoom in, zoom out, look up, look down, left, right, all these diagonals. You can basically do any type of head movement in Flight Simulator. There are other games that this software does support that doesn't do like the full range of head movements. I don't think Dirt, the Colin McRae series, I don't think they do certain ones. I think that's just basically looking left and right and up and down a little bit. But there is a huge amount of games that this supports. The ones I use it on is Flight Simulator, IL2 Stomavik, and Arma 2. It's pretty cool in Arma 2, especially because I'm on the certain multiplayer servers that I play on Arma 2. I'm a pilot, a helicopter pilot, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Also with this, it's kind of hard to explain. If you move your head too far in a small cockpit, like this cockpit that I'm in right now is relatively small. If you move your head too far, you'll just the camera will kind of go outside of the cockpit, and it will look like your head's hanging out the window, but it's just basically going through the texture. That's just something you need to modify and make sure you know where your head is all the time and everything. There is an off function, so if you don't want to keep tracking your head, you just basically press F9, I think it is, and it'll pause it. But yeah, don't really know what else to say about it. No, it's flipping awesome. I think it's pretty expensive though. It's not too expensive. I think it is worth it. Definitely. The only thing I would say though is, if you're not really into simulating games, don't buy it, because you kind of have to be, I don't know, somewhat dedicated, because it's, like I said, it's an expensive piece of software and takes a while to get used to. So it's not for the people who just randomly want to have one game on a simulator or something for fun. This is something that serious players use, which I kind of consider myself semi-serious. I use joysticks and all that, so yeah. But yeah, I'll might let the video run for a little bit longer until I land or something. Like I said, I'm not very good at flying, so just ignore how bad I am. It's just to show you how Tracker IR5 works. I'll leave a link in the description to one of the places you can get it. But other than that, I will leave it here for now, so thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.